All right, welcome everybody. We got NWO matchup right here. It's a Big 12 game. Actually, shit, this is the wrong screen. Let's get out of this shit. Game one, here we are. We're at Kinnick Stadium. We got the Michigan Wolverines traveling in, coached by a fantastic duo. Wolverines currently number 2 in their conference. Iowa trying to play spoiler with 2 losses in the conference. Jake Moody Jr., high end-over-end kick, deep into the end zone. And I think that's Wetjen. Caden Wetjen, most dangerous return man in the game. Brings it out to the 22-yard return, up to the 15. Got the yellow out going on here at Kinnick. All black uniforms for the Hawkeyes. Michigan wearing the all white. Carry off the left side by Wetjen. And no one is going to catch him. He's going to go the distance. Longer than 70 degrees on that. 85-yard rushing touchdown on that one. Started at the 15 and he scores. 1 play from scrimmage, 1 touchdown for the Hawkeyes, and Kinnick is rocking. For the Wolverines on offense, we have number 2 passing team coming in. Inefficiency. J.J. McCarthy out of the shotgun for wideouts. He's breaking out to the right. Doesn't find anybody right away. Going to scamper with his legs and gain 6 yards. Looking more closely at that offense, we see that in the Pac-12, Miami's ranked top. Iowa number 2. Michigan down there a little bit lower, but highly efficient in the passing game. We'll show you those passing numbers in a second. Corum shares the backfield with McCarthy on the right flank. Handoff. Nope, it's a fake to Corum. McCarthy dropping back, feels some pressure. 2 men are going to get to him. And McCarthy's going to be sacked for an 18-yard loss. It's going to lead to 3rd and 22 at the 13-yard line with 6 minutes left. Definitely going to have to pass their way out of here. Hey, Cincy Bowen, appreciate those bits. There we see J.J. McCarthy, number 2 on the efficiency list. They're all set up. Here's the snap. McCarthy dropping back, and he's going to get tackled at the 1-yard line. 4th and 34. 11-yard loss. That's Deontay Craig making his name called for the first time today. Great pressure from the right edge. Beat the left tackle around the corner and brought down McCarthy before he's able to find any of his targets. Robbins Jr. from his own spot, way deep, gets the ball off in time before the rush gets there. And the Hawkeyes aren't going to have a chance to return that. That's going to take a huge Michigan bounce and then go out of the bounce at the 30-yard line. Let's look closer at those passing numbers again. We can see that Labus, the Hawkeyes quarterback, is 3rd in efficiency with a few more touchdowns more than McCarthy. Drops back to pass. Unbelievable one-handed grab that was well behind him. Arlen Bruce, the 4th, running to his left. Reaches the left hand back behind his body. Somehow secures that grab. Amazing. Joe Labus with his first pass. Completed. Great effort by that receiver. And this is going to be Wetjen. No, that's Niall Kinnick with a 5-yard rush. And let's look at these rushing stats. You see at the top of the Pac-12, you got Donald Chaney Jr. and Blake Corum. They get heavy workloads along with A-Chain. But down a little bit lower, we see Williams, 600 yards on the year, 5.7 yard average, and 13 TDs. Workhorse does it in the receiving game as well. There he is right there, deep back, and here he is on the carry. Sees a lot of space. Breaks one tackle easily, breaks another tackle. And LaShawn Williams with the 10-yard first carry of the day. Looking at it one more time, you see Niall Kinnick also down there with a 9.5 yard average and 3 touchdowns himself. And then you got the sneaky J.J. McCarthy down there as well with 343 yards on the ground. Handoff, makes a move. Turner with the great tackle right there. LaShawn Williams, though, with a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and 4. Getting closer and closer to that field goal range. A defensive stop would really help out the Michigan Wolverines right here. And Iowa, out of the Maryland eye, gives it to the deep back. And Williams trying to power his way through. Number 18 able to bring him down after a 3-yard rush. It's going to lead to 3rd and 1, and Iowa's going to stay on the field, go into the no huddle. Couple adjustments being made here by the Wolverines. They have penetration in the backfield, but Williams able to get over to the right side, right behind the right guard, and he's going to get a first down for Iowa, and that's huge. Crowd really coming alive after that one. Michigan trying to slow down these Hawkeyes. Out of the deep back set, number 2 is going to get the carry. That's Caleb Johnson. Not really one of their leaders on the ground, but with so much workload for Williams, you know, Williams also has 500 yards receiving out of the backfield as well on the season. So Johnson in there to help him out when he needs a break. Sticking with that Maryland eye once again, 3-down lineman for the Wolverines, and Hill Green. Hill Green going to step up and make a tackle after only a 2-yard pickup. But it's a very manageable 3rd and 4. Very, very big 3rd and 4 right here early in the game with 3 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter. Both teams really trying to set themselves up for the advantage here. Sticking with that Maryland eye, you got Labus with the play action, and he's going to be pushed out of the back of the field. Somehow gets the ball off. I thought he would be sacked. He's able to find Luke Lachey for a 23-yard reception inside the 10-yard line, all the way up to the 6. 1st and goal, Iowa. Out of the Maryland eye one more time. Gonna give it to Williams. Williams that time stopped for a 0-yard gain. A couple of the Wolverines penetrated deep into the backfield, made him bounce it to the right side, and nothing was there. Looking at defense, we got the Miami Hurricanes with the number 1 defense in the Pac-12. But number 2, you see Michigan up there. Michigan trying to definitely hold true to that right now. Holding them to 3 would be much better than giving up 7. Quick pass right there to Shea Jr. coming out of the back. Oh no, that's the Iowa fullback. He doesn't have a name on his nameplate. I don't see his name here. Number 28 out of the backfield there. The right flank gets it up to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Kyle Walters.
Thank you. Kyles Walters. Yeah, it just showed up there on the screen. Hand off to some man playing fullback. Jazoon Patterson right there. Almost able to get it in, but the defense for the Wolverines. Strong on that one, preventing it from happening. They're set back up, folks, and here's the snap, and he's going to walk in that time. Just too close. Too many downs right there inside the 6-yard line. I think we had a bunch of plays inside the 6-yard line after that huge pass from Labus. Looked like he was going to get sacked. And that's part of the issue for the Wolverines this season. We can see that they have the number 2 defense in terms of yardage, but the sack number, they've only been able to bring down the quarterback 10 times this season, whereas Iowa, if you look down further, it has 20. Big kickoff right here, and Wilson's not going to be able to return it. And that's been the name of the game so far here, folks. Labus able to get that pass off because the pass rush couldn't get to him in time. And they were able to break him out of the pocket but not bring him down. And on the other hand, Iowa's gotten to the quarterback, I believe, 3 times already. Securing 3 sacks. Handoff here to Corum. Number 2 rusher in the Pac-12. Not really able to show you why there. He didn't really get started. 2-yard rush on that carry. Hand off to Corum, and this time the blocking's a little bit better. Able to use his speed on the edge, and he nearly went the distance. Great diving, touchdown saving tackle right there after a 17-yard scamper on the left side. Up to the 44. Minute left in the first. Crowd is quieted momentarily, but with a 14-point lead, they are very confident. Trips bunch right. Corum with some nifty moves, but ultimately brought down by the safety, number 30. Good tackle by that young man, as Corum might have been out to the races on that dangerous counter. 2nd and inches up to the 47, 30 seconds left. Been a clean game so far with no turnovers. McCarthy with the keeper, and he's not able to reach the yardage that he needs. Went from 2nd inches to 3rd and 2 as it's a 1-yard loss. Might be the last play of the quarter right there. Right around midfield. Looks like we're going to take a pause in the action. They're approaching the line, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. And that is your first quarter, folks. The Hawkeyes able to strike twice, very quick. Once on the ground and once with a huge passing play to get them out of a deep 3rd down. And that led to their 14 points. Michigan still looking to get going offensively. And that should do it right there. Corum gets the toss over to the right side. So elusive, so fast. McCarthy with the great pitch on that one. Ball in field goal range as it stands, but field goals won't help Michigan too much at this point. And we're going to fake. It's a read option, and McCarthy showing off why he is on the rushing leaders board. And with that run, he should have over 400 yards this season on the ground. Exploded through the middle of the field, and that's going to cut the lead. With an extra point, that's going to cut the lead in half. Michigan answers against the Hawkeye stingy defense. Let's look back at the defensive numbers at this time. Iowa, you see down there a little bit lower, but their sacks are twice Michigan's and 3 times the number of forced fumbles. Kickoff from Moody Jr. here. Caden Wetjen. Dangerous receivers in this game. He's one of them. Great tackle right there. Kept the edge sealed. The middle was bogged down. He took it to the outside. Has the speed to get out there. Only able to bring it up to the 19. Good tackling by the coverage unit on that one. You don't want to let that man loose and give Iowa offensively a short field position to work with. From the left hash against 3 down linemen. You got a single back out of shotgun. This is going to be a halfback screen on the left flank. And LaShawn Williams, able to put it, able to get first down yardage, but we see a fumble, and the Hawkeyes are going to come back and grab it. Let's look quickly at the turnover stats for the Pac-12. We can see that Michigan is number 1 in the conference in turnover differential at plus 15. Iowa number 3 with plus 11. Both teams are outstanding in the plus-minus turnover differential. But turnovers are always the sneakiest stat that I like to look at. And carry up the middle right there for 6. Looked like it was designed to go right. Found the cutback lane left and picks up a good 6 right there up to the 39-yard line with just under 6 minutes left to play. Drops all the way back, and a contested catch can't be brought down. I think that was Wetjen who was the intended target on the streak route. Right in the seam. Looked like he was open for a second, but it was a deep pass. He had dropped way back. The defender had just enough time to make it difficult for Wetjen to stay focused and bring it down. It's 3rd and 4, and Labus with the pass. And that's going to be dropped. It might have been Williams. Might have been Johnson. I'm not sure who that was. Number 4, I think it was. And that's going to be a 4th and 4. Iowa's forced to make a decision here at their own 39-yard line. 5:41 on the clock. And both these teams are excellent at turnovers differential, but this is a potential turnover play. And it's thrown right beside the user, Green Hill, who never makes a play on it. And that might be Luke Lachey who brought it down. Iowa tight end U here, number 85, able to bring it down for first down yardage. Labus absolutely threaded the needle on that one, getting it up to midfield at the 48-yard line in a new set of downs. And the crowd here loves it. You got an empty set here for Labus out of shotgun. 3 down linemen for Michigan. Play clock really rolling down, under 5 seconds here. Still making adjustments. Snapped with 3. Labus surveys the field. No rush really on him. And he's going to find a wide open number 14 over the middle of the field. Almost that 4 verts route look. And just a monstrous pass over the middle of the field. And that's going to get up to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Hawkeyes, they are threatening for their 3rd score. They almost had this drive stopped on 4th down, but threaded the needle, moved the sticks, and then that monstrous explosive play there in the air. Oh, and the quarterback's going to get hit before he can hand it off. What penetration by the Wolverines. You don't see that too often, folks, where they're able to get in so quick that the quarterback can't hand it off to the halfback, but that's exactly what we saw right there, and that's going to be a loss of yardage. Positive play there for Michigan. Michigan held tough last time in the red zone. Let's see if they could do it again here. Out of that Maryland eye. It's a play fake. And Labus is maybe going to get into the end zone, and he does. He takes a hit at the goal line, but his momentum carries him over, and Iowa has 20 on the board. 3 possessions, 3 scores. Let's look at those offensive numbers one more time after this extra point, and it is good, 21-7. And you see that Iowa has the number 2 offense in the Pac-12. Big kick. Unreturnable right there. Not sure why Wolverine unit was so happy there that it was not returnable, but they seem to be excited about it. Ball's going to be out at the 25. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first half. Pressure on Michigan to score here. Trips bunch left. Hand off to Corum. Corum runs a tackler over 34. Got bodied on that one. Blake Corum. 7-yard rush. Hard yardage up the middle right there. Shea Jr., the fullback, checks in. Hand off to him, and he's going to barrel his way over the line of line of gain, and that's going to be first down yardage Wolverines. McCarthy and Corum. Lead draw right here. Corum over to the right side. User big hit, but Corum able to weave his way up to a 9-yard gain. 9 in inches as it's second in inches up to the 46. 3.5 left to play in this one. Michigan seeming very patient on this drive. Just moving the sticks along, and it's working up to midfield now. Trips bunch left. McCarthy taking the shotgun snap. Feels the pressure. Has to get rid of it. Barely gets rid of it as he throws. Big number 56 with the elbow pads and neck roll. Brings him down. 3rd in inches. Once again, this Hawkeyes defense creating a lot of sacks. You can see that they have 20 sacks on the season. Split shotgun here. McCarthy hands it off to Stokes, and Stokes isn't going to get there. Looked like he went to try to bounce it to the outside when he saw the inside pressure. Had a free runner. Linebacker doing a good job of just fitting that gap. And instead of trying to run through him, he ran around him. And he was brought down before he could reach the line of gain. And it's going to lead to a 4th and 1 at the 45. And I think the Michigan offense unit is still out there. Let's see if they snap the ball. This is a trips bunch left set out of shotgun. Corum in the backfield. Hand off to Corum. Nope. McCarthy keeps it, and they sealed up the outside. There was 2 guys there, and they slammed them down hard. And the Hawkeyes defense forces a turnover on downs. With a 14-point lead, they have 2 minutes and 41 seconds to get 44 yards to extend this lead up to 3 touchdowns. Labus drops back to pass, surveying the field. Tight coverage right there. Hit the defender in the back. If the defender had more awareness, he could have turned around, grabbed that, kept running. Out of the full pistol. Fakes the handoff. Probably should have gave it to Williams. Williams wanted it. He absolutely would have smoked the right side. But as it is, great defense by the Wolverines to stop that look. And it was third, and it's now 3rd and 11. We're still at the 44-yard line. This is where their possession started on the turnover of downs. Just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one, in the first half at least. Shotgun single back from the right hash. Labus gets the snap, looking deep, fires a corner route to the tight end, breaks a tackle, still running up to the 17-yard line. Huge first down for the Hawkeyes on that one. And Michigan thought they were going to get a chance to stop the Hawkeyes, get the ball back with 2 minutes left. Their defensive unit is still out there. They've been out there a long time. Time possession definitely in favor of the Hawkeyes, despite Michigan being patient on offense. And Iowa's quick score to start the game. 4 wide out look here, shotgun. LaShawn directly behind Labus. McBurrows, the deep safety in the middle. We're definitely milking the clock at this point. Williams with the carry on the left side spins his way away from the first defender, tackled by the second, gain of 5. Couldn't agree more, Vaughn. Clock still rolling. 6 timeouts in these coaches' pocket. Maryland I makes a return. First time on this possession. Oh, what a block by number 70 right there. Number 18 had so much penetration. Thought he was going to get to the halfback. Oh, and number 70 just came on the wham block and just crushed him with a pancake. Unbelievable. Unbelievable play right there. Down to 40 seconds left. Maryland I still out here. And Williams is going to try to bounce it to the outside. With no names on the back of the jersey, I can't tell if that's Williams or Johnson. I'm going to say it's Johnson since Williams has gotten a lot of work so far. Quarterback sneak gets it across the line. And with 21 ticks left, it's going to be first and goal inside the 10 for the Hawkeyes. Scrambling back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is snapped. Play fake. Looking for the tight end in the corner. He's covered tightly. Labus escapes everybody, gets out to the pylon, and they're going to say that he didn't get in. It's going to be a second and goal at the 1 with 13 ticks left. Sometimes, Jimmy, they all look the same. Handoff, or quarterback sneak, once again, true. It was clutch getting that first down, and it's clutch right there. Labus. He's the one to cap off this drive. 13 seconds left. Extra point is set up. Snapped, held, kicked. Good. Three touchdown advantage now for the Hawkeyes. 13 seconds and 3 timeouts for Michigan. Let's see if this is returnable. Nope. Once again, we're not going to see the dangerous Roman Wilson. Special team units getting its job done today. Got quads to the left. McCarthy with a quick strike to Corum, searching for the sideline, just get out of bounds to keep the clock from rolling. However, he didn't reach the sideline, and the clock kept rolling, so Michigan forced to take a timeout there. 7 seconds left. Once again, quads left. McCarthy with the big bomb over the middle, picked off. Try to thread the needle right there to Anthony. And with the defender draped over his shoulder, the Hawkeye, having more awareness than the Michigan guy earlier, turned around, put his eyes on the ball, hands on the ball, and secured the INT. Second turnover on the day forced by the Hawkeyes. First one being the turnover on downs. And that's just going to kill the first half. 28-7. Hawkeyes up here at Kinnick. Just want to give you a little promo here. Come in tomorrow for a Big Ten matchup. Oklahoma State at Oregon. Michigan taking over at the 25-yard line. See if some adjustments could be made here in the second half and if they could bring this lead down. Maybe take a lead themselves. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap by McCarthy. And he's going to find Roman Wilson with a beautiful corner route. That is complete, folks. Roman Wilson showing professional feet on that one. That would have been good on Sundays. A lot of air under that ball from McCarthy, and Roman Wilson with the speed and the feet. Good play by the Wolverines. From the right hash, 4 wides. McCarthy now joins him. Corum now joins him. And it's going to be a pass to Corum over to the left flank. Makes a spin move around one guy up to the 50-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 4 at the 50. Corum does a good job right there, getting outside and really playing in space. McCarthy very decisive to get into him right away. 4 wides again. McCarthy dropping straight back, feels the pressure, finds Clemens over to the right side, using space really, really well. Beat the linebacker, big number 56. Going to be difficult to stay with Clemens in space. Ball to the 32, another first down for Michigan. Trips bunch left. Hand off to Corum. Ooh. Corum had a lane, and it closed rather quickly. The awareness by that Hawkeye to readjust his body and make an open field tackle right there. Nice play for the Hawkeyes. No gain for Corum there on the carry. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Corner route to Wilson. What a pass. McCarthy layering it over defenders, but still inside the sidelines. And the adjustment made by Wilson on that play. Unbelievable footwork there. First down inside the 15. Fullback alert. Handoff to Corum. Let the safety over pursue. But at the end got him after a 3-yard gain up to the 10-yard line. Fakes a handoff. Finds Stokes over on the right flank. And he's going to bring it down 3rd and inches now. Great play right there to make it a very manageable 3rd down at the 3-yard line. They can get a first down inside the 3-yard line. It would be very hard to stop them from scoring a touchdown to cut this lead in half. And we're going to see Maryland I from the Wolverines this time. A couple adjustments made by the Hawkeyes, and it's not going to matter. Stokes is going to bring it in on his first carry, maybe his second carry. And that's going to cut the lead right now to 15. Extra point unit is out there. There's a snap. There's a hold. There's a kick. It is good. Michigan able to bring it to within 14. They're going to need a defensive stop here against the Hawkeyes. Moody Jr., full power kick right there. Angling it to the right, so this one's going to be returnable. Wet Jen out of the end zone has a lot of blocks. And Moody Jr. Played a role on coverage right there. Stayed in his lane, and that forced Wetjen to not take the extreme outside. And one of the interior coverage guys was able to bring him down with a great diving tackle. Otherwise, he had all kinds of speed and space. Up to the 25. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Just want to promo one more time. Oklahoma State, Big Ten matchup against Oregon. Here we are at the line of scrimmage once again. Left side, left hash mark. Going to be a halfback screen. Nope, going with the other option. Nice spin back to get away from the only defender in the area. Cuts it back inside. Huge chunk play. First down, the 10th on the day for the Hawkeyes up to the 48-yard line. Definitely need a piss cup for that one. Yes, absolutely. That motherfucker's juicing for real. Labus is going to keep it. He's going to be tackled for a 1-yard gain. One more promotion I'll do at this time. Second game in the doubleheader tomorrow starts at 10 p.m. Central. Wolfpack is hosting the Wisconsin Badgers, who are number 1 in the Big Ten at this time. Back up to the line of scrimmage in this one. From the right hash. Labus surveying the field. Has a man open. Oh, McBurrows should have had that picky. The user was all over it. The player was all over it. Labus saw him crossing. He was wide, butt naked, open. But the safety put his foot in the ground, broke on the play, and just, I don't know, was running without the ball maybe. Got to catch the ball first. Receivers make that mistake all the blipping time. Could have been a pick six right there. Would have been huge for the Wolverines. But as it stands, the Hawkeyes can't catch them damn selves. Back-to-back drops by both teams here. The Wolverines and the Hawkeyes. And at midfield, it's 4th and 9. And we're going to see the punt unit get trotted out there. Michigan's defense finally able to make a stand. And they needed it now. It's right on time. Boy, oh boy. Good angled kick right here. Outside at maybe the 5-yard line. They're going to call it at the 11? I thought it was a little bit deeper than that. But still unreturnable. And pins Michigan back inside their own red zone. Going to force Michigan to go 89 yards to be able to make another dent into this Hawkeye lead here at Kinnick. Hand off to Corum on the counter, and he's able to not outrun number 37. Nice play by that man. 8-yard pickup. Great gain for the Wolverines. Could have went for more. Nice tackle by 37. Using the angle on the sideline as the extra defender. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in chat. Toss some emotes in if you're listening, watching. Whatever you got. Fullback alert. And they're going to pass it to him. He's a weapon out of the backfield, folks. Shea Jr. getting first down yardage. Whoa! Throw the flag, ref. Late hit right there. Tragic. Dark Spectre in the building. Revamp. Appreciate you, Vaughn, Jimmy, and the crew. From the right hash right here. 4 wides. McCarthy and Corum. 2 impact players sharing the backfield. Out of shotgun. Hand off to Corum. Trying to find his way through traffic. Can't keep his feet. Could have went the distance if he would have kept his feet. Tripped over a dead body, son. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third. Up to the 35-yard line. First down, Wolverines. Iowa's defense on their heels a little bit, but very opportunistic. They have forced 7 fumbles this season, and they have 20 sacks. Let's take a look at that Iowa defense numbers real quick. Giving up a lot of yards, however. 18 interceptions, 7 fumbles, 20 sacks. Leaders in most of those categories. McCarthy absolutely forklifts somebody. You love to see it from the quarterback, then gives it off to the other piss cup man, Blake Corum, and he's able to carry a man over the line to gain. McCarthy showing that he doesn't want to be denied in this one, folks. Insane to see a quarterback just lower the shoulder and deliver a blow to the defender. Incredible play right there. Both coaches fucking shocked. Minute and a half left to play in the third. Got a full 7-minute quarter after this, folks. Get them ready. From the left hash, McCarthy faking. Dropping back about 20 yards. And he is going to go down. He won't throw the ball. It's a glitch. He won't throw the ball. He dropped back so many yards. And then he wouldn't get rid of the ball. 2nd and 28. The Hawkeyes secure another sack. That has been the biggest detriment of this offense today, folks. Sacks losing huge amounts of yardage. Oh my God, the Michigan Wolverines offensive lineman got totally punked right there. Jesus Christ. That looked like a Street Fighter knockout. The offensive lineman got absolutely KO'd on that one. I don't know if any of you noticed that in the middle of the field. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 3rd and 8 at the 47. Probably 4-down territory anyways for the Wolverines, but not sure. Empty set here from McCarthy. 3-down lineman look for the Hawkeyes. Dropping back 3 steps. Delivers a tight window pass. And I think that's Loveland with the user SWAT right there. If he would have held on to it, he maybe would have been able to turn around and start running with it. Would have been more than likely what would have happened. But as it is, a great deflection leading to a 4th and 8. This is it, folks. This is it. Empty set for McCarthy. 3-down lineman look for the Hawkeyes. User defender right in the middle of the field. McCarthy drops back 3, takes 2 steps up, delivers a deep ball to Roman Wilson, and that's out of bounds. They're saying his feet were out of bounds. That's not going to be reviewable. It's a turnover on downs, the 2nd of the day forced by the Hawkeyes. And the Hawkeyes are going to have the ball all the way up at the 47-yard line as the third quarter has 12 seconds left. Really putting a huge amount of pressure now on the Michigan Wolverine defense. Full pistol here. Oh, with the flip. Oh. Flip doesn't go anywhere. And that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Get your 4s up, chat. Tragic. Pimp down. Tragic. Full pistol. Oh, yes, I love it. Who else is having fun? Who else is having fun? Absolutely fucking love it. This is the shit I do like. Hey, somebody bam that bitch. ASAP. I want that motherfucker banned now. Bye, bitch. What a sneaky good fucking pass right there to Wetjen. Labus. Jeez. Bringing it to 4th and 11. And they are going to kick. At least they're looking like they're going to kick. And it is a good angled kick once again, scheduled for the sideline. Bounces at the 19, bounces again at the 11. And that's going to be down to the 13. Michigan saying there's a chance from the left hash right here. Single back. McCarthy drops back. Big ball over to Wilson, and that's going to be user picked. What? No user caught? Nope. Incomplete. Nobody can catch right now. Well, you do, Vaughn. You know you do. But that motherfucker deserved it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this game, but it's fucking wild, and it's tragic as fuck. Trips bunch right. McCarthy. Oh, McCarthy's not going to have any escapability out of that. The left end was so wide, and there was interior pressure as well, and he's going to be sacked for another huge loss. That has been the difference of the game, folks. These Hawkeyes are able to apply pressure and get the quarterback on the ground. From his own end zone, McCarthy with a quick strike to Anthony, and Anthony's going to run past the sticks. First down, Wolverines. From the right hash, you got trips bunch left. McCorum in the backfield. Shotgun snap is here. McCarthy dropping back further. Dangerous pass to Quorum. Tackled immediately. That's a 4-yard loss. McCarthy has done everything that he could. He had some ground game earlier, long ground touchdown earlier. Staying in the pocket, he's a sitting duck. Breaking out of the pocket, he's getting chased down. It's been tough. McCarthy drops back in the pocket, now breaks out of the pocket. This tight man-on-man coverage finds Roman Wilson, and he can't catch it. The defender able to break it loose after being in a trail, swatted it out of there right before Roman Wilson able to secure it fully, and they're going to say it's incomplete. And as a quarterback, you absolutely hate that. You need your guys to make a play. 3rd and 14. Left hash, single back here. McCarthy surveys the field, breaking out of the pocket right. Here comes the pressure. Able to fight Stokes. Monster gain up to midfield. Flag on the play. Who's it going to be? Illegal touching on CJ Stokes. 4th and 15, all the way back at the 16-yard line, folks. Clock still rolling, by the way. BTW. Clock still rolling. Snuck. Cheater. That's just the chat. That's not me. Four wides right here. Corum in the backfield. McCarthy drops back. Feels the pressure, and he's going to go down. Turnover on downs for the 3rd time today. Iowa's ball at the 8-yard line with 4:21 on the clock. Smoke them if you got them. Damn. Well, damn. We got the Maryland Eye out here. 1921 football. Let's fucking go. Gets it up to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. And the clock is the best friend of the Hawkeyes at this point. Michigan desperately needed a turnover at this point. Maryland Eye, quarterback keeper, gets pummeled at the 5-yard line. Do some more promo action here. We got Oklahoma State versus Oregon. Those teams have equal records in the Big Ten at this point. And then we got Wisconsin at NC State. The reason why that's so important is Wisconsin, Oregon, NC State, and Oklahoma State all within a game of each other. It's fucking wild here at the end of the season, week 13. Maryland High here for the Hawkeyes. Giving it to Williams and Barry with a very good tackle right there. 4th and goal. Sheesh. Sheesh. Field goal unit on the field for the Hawkeyes. First time today. And the field goal is up and good. And that's going to lead to a 3-possession game here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Hand off to Quorum. He's going to get 3 yards. They're going to go no huddle. McCarthy really trying to find anything, but that man-to-man coverage has been so tight today. So tight today. Man coverage has been so tight. Crossing route deflected downfield. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. And that's going to be picked off. Try to find Henning again on the crossing route. Shorter this time. 2nd turnover of the day for Michigan. Hawkeyes definitely winning the plus-minus differential in turnovers in this game. And with 2:16 left to play at the 28-yard line, full control now. Victory formation. Hawkeyes going to take their first of a few kneels here. Hawkeyes are going to line up for a field goal right here. Still draining that clock. And the kick is up, and it's good. 34-14. Let's transition now to the standings for the Pac-12. We can see Miami number 2 in the nation on the top of the leaderboard there. Oh, that's actually red zone. Wrong one. My bad. Rookie error. I'm going to try to find that stat for you folks. McCarthy finds Anthony for a 7-yard gain. Dropping way back, finding Corum way on the sideline. First down, and he's tackled out of bounds. Five seconds left. Last play. McCarthy going to scramble. Get tackled. That's your ball game, folks. Here at Kinnick Stadium, 34 Hawkeyes, 14 Michigan. JT, what were you able to do to help secure this? Yeah, we hear you great, man. What were you able to do to secure this victory tonight?
Yeah, just what we try to do every game is get their coach out of their comfort zone. I know he likes to run the ball with Corum, and if we could get a jump out to that early lead and double down and make it a 14-0 game, I knew we could start to get him out of his comfort zone a little bit, make him rely on the pass more, and that's when we let the dogs loose on the front line, and they put in work. I mean, they've been doing it all season.
Yeah, the defensive line definitely got their work done today. But you definitely got that lead built early. What's the success? What's the key to success on that first play touchdown? Is that just something that you knew was a money play? You want to hit them right away, or just kind of lucked out on that?
Just kind of lucked out on it. It's a play we've relied on all season. About a 10% success rate on a 10-plus yard play, so it usually goes for a couple yards. Just set us up for a second and shorter, but just seemed to find the right blocks that time, and shuffling the receivers around a bit, I guess, kind of helped too.
You really had it going today with Williams. You had it going with Wetjen, and then Niles is always really big in the run game too. You had 31 rushes for 153 yards and 4 touchdowns, but Labus seemed to really put it on a couple guys when it really mattered. Talk about Labus, your quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, coming into the year, everyone kind of knew I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I had 3 quarterbacks on roster. 2 are in the mid-70s. One's a 66 overall, and we were kind of tossing it up in the air that I was just going to run the triple option all season. And Labus really showed out at the beginning of the year, and he just continued to progress to the point to where I'm not so worried about getting a quarterback for next season, but we need some. We definitely need some depth behind him with Padilla leaving.
Well, it's definitely been impressive to see what you've been able to do, because that was the big question of the offseason, and you moving teams and everything like that, because those Beavers were in a good place when you left them. But the way that you put together this season is pretty damn impressive. Looks like next week you got a bye. Is that correct?
Yep.
So you got a week 14 bye and then a week 15 matchup against A&M. So good luck the rest of the way, Coach. Are you going to be bowl eligible this season?
Yeah, we reached our goal for the season was to become bowl eligible, and we just hit it today. So,
Coach, that's huge. You win a bowl game, and you probably will get a prestige star, and that goes a long effing way. Congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your time,
fam.
Hey, fantastic duo. Here at Kinnick Stadium, got kind of rocking with this yellow out. A little distracting with all the yellow, but man, that first play from scrimmage seemed to really hit you guys in the mouth and not let you up from the canvas for a while there. What was so tough about getting started offensively against the team, the Hawkeyes defense?
Yeah, I think JT did a great job of preparing for Michigan. That definitely, keen in on the run and forcing us to pass the ball when we need to. And yeah, a lot of speed, more speed than I expected from the Iowa team. They were pretty much hip to hip with our receivers throughout the game, so they did a great job of game planning, of kind of seeing where our tendencies were and what we're going to do, and definitely did a good job of executing overall.
Thanks for that, Coach. So you battled back and got right back into this game, and then it seemed like the receivers started to drop the ball a little bit. Was it just like the pass rush forcing, passes and tough plays by the receiver and like getting into user catches and stuff like that? What was it really that kind of like after a while like you expected to get going, once you're back in the game, once you kind of narrow the lead? What was it that prevented you still further from getting in? Seems like you were out at first and then in, and then you got out again.
Yeah, second half, defense definitely did a great job of adjusting and forcing Iowa just to, what was it, 6 points just from 2 field goals in the second half. Offensively, which put the offense in positions to come back and try to make a march back in the game. But yeah, I think it could be just the lack of focus and something, because I'm not sure there were really no glitchy shit happening. I mean, the defensive line did a great job of penetrating, so kind of it might have caught McCarthy off guard to kind of make some inaccurate throws, but overall, I felt like the throws were good enough to be made for it to be catchable, and the receivers were open when they needed to be. It was just that at the very end, just the ball might have slipped out of the hands. I don't know. They're probably touching butter, or maybe I don't know, Iowa grease on our gloves or something. But who knows?
Thanks for that. I hate to ask the same questions, so I appreciate you handling that diplomatically. But yeah, there was definitely a lot of drops on both sides. I saw both coaches' reaction. It was fucking classic, whether it was offense or defense. Both of you guys were frustrated with the ball not being secured several times. And there was unbelievable catches at other points too. So the game was kind of all over the place. But as I'm looking at your overall record, you have 5 wins on the season. This drops you in the conference, so your conference hopes kind of take a hit right here. But now you have the same conference record as the Hawkeyes. But you're only 1 win away from being bowl eligible. And like I talked about with the Hawkeye coach, you got LSU next week. And then after that, you got Miami. So if you could win one of those games, then you are in a bowl game. And a bowl game probably gets you another star on prestige. Not like you need it, but really goes a long way to help out the program. So how you looking? What's your outlook for the rest of this? For the rest of these last 2 weeks, maybe possibly bowl season.
Yeah, definitely try to be bowl eligible. I think last season we missed the bowl. I think we were 5-7 during the regular season. So definitely, if we're bowl eligible, that'll be huge. And looking forward to facing off against LSU and Miami, and hopefully we can come up with dubs in both games and finish off the season strong and get ourselves to a bowl game for sure.
Hey man, you'll be able to do that, and we'll be rooted for you. Appreciate that. Hopefully you stream that so we could check that out. And thanks, Coach. Enjoy your time off. We'll be seeing you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Good game, JT.
All right,